What's happening? What's happening? Peace and blessings. This your man's brother GJ coming at y'all again with this right wing neo Afrocentrism. I am the right wing neo Afrocentrist. And like I say, man, I know a lot of these stories that I've been putting up has been downers. But like I say, man, I want to inspire y'all, man. I want to up y'all. You dig what I'm saying? Because we can always talk about the foolery and the buffoonery and the coonery of what we see in the so-called black community. But at the same time, I want to show you, I want to show y'all black excellence, black male excellence, black patriarchal excellence. So I can inspire you brothers, including myself, and empower you brothers to go on and do great things. You did what I'm saying? It's just not about highlighting negativity, baby. We highlight positivity as well. Uh, in this series that I'm doing is called Black Man Power. You did what I'm saying. I got 2 episodes of it already. This the third one. 3 times a charm, right? I ran across this article on my Facebook page. A brother had shared it, one of my African centered brothers. Um, it comes from this publication called Shop Black, which is basically a publication which highlights different black businesses and successful black entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great thing, you know. And just not too long ago, not even a month ago, they had an article about this, as you see here. And by the way, shout out to Shop Black. Shout out to Shop Black. Y'all go to their site. Y'all subscribe to it. It ain't just, it's about. It ain't just. It's not a pro-black patriarchy site per se, but they do highlight a lot of successful brothers on there. The name of this article: this black-owned construction company went from broke to billions. And it talks about this black-owned construction company, and they really go into the founder and the CEO of it, which we're about to do right now. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all gonna really enjoy this one, man. All you brothers out there who are entrepreneurs, especially for those of you guys who are in the hard trades like construction, electrical, mechanical, and all that type of stuff, man, this may serve as an inspiration to y'all. So hold tight. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Now we finna really get into it. This is brother C.D. Moody, or C. Davis Moody. He's the CEO and founder of C.D. Moody Construction. As you see in the article, which is an award-winning black-owned construction company based in Lithonia, Georgia. That's the Metro Atlanta area. And it says, man, and that's why I tell you brothers not to give up, man, and not to get bogged down with negativity and depression. They say, man, when this brother started, he was in debt. And as we all know, debt is probably, other than just having a lack of money and resources, debt is probably the most difficult obstacle, major obstacle in starting a business and going into entrepreneurship. You did, because if you got debt, you can't get the necessary loans from people, from businesses to start your businesses, to start your business. From banks and whatnot. And and when you're a black man, not to push no defeatism here, but when you're a black man, you already know, man, that white patriarchy, man, it's against you. They ain't trying to give you a doggone thing. So this brother was in debt, and he was struggling to make ends meet and working out of their bedroom. And that could have been the end right there. He could have just said to hell with it and went back to corporate America, working for the white boy. But he said to hell with that, and he did his thing, man. And that's why I'm highlighting this brother, man, because a lot of you brothers out here, I've been through it. I left jobs and had to go back to jobs and stuff. At some point, you're gonna have to just say to hell with it, man, and give it all and take that risk. Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure the brother had a little bit of money saved up. Save some money up. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't gonna never save enough, but save, to do everything you need to do, but save enough where you can live off a while where you ain't gotta just, you might struggle to eat, but you'll be able to eat. You did what I'm saying? You might struggle to pay your bills, but you'll be able to pay your bills. You don't have to worry about being on the streets. You still have a roof over your head with running electricity, running water, and all that kind of stuff. So this brother's a major inspiration to why, why Black Patriarchy is a must, man. This man definitely had a patriarchal spirit. He has a patriarchal spirit, and he stuck with it. And he knew his vision was around, and he took the steps necessary to make his vision come true. And that's why this brother is the highlight of this episode of Black Man Power, because he realized the power and the divinity in himself to make his vision come true. Because a lot of people don't understand, man, that construction, being in the construction business, being a contractor, it's, man, and I know plenty of brothers who are contractors. I'm telling you, y'all, it's man, that's a cutthroat game. That's a very cutthroat game. If you ain't got the heart, if you ain't got the mind and the spirit to persevere and to make it, you'll be weeded out. You'll be weeded out with the quickness. I mean, man, you got some of everything. You got some of everybody involved with construction. Of course, you got the big major white companies, and then you got a lot of organized crime. And I ain't just talking about the Italians. Yeah, they big in construction and real estate, but you also have the Irish, particularly like in Massachusetts and places like that. You have the Irish involved. You have the Russian mafia involved, and you got you got Asian, the triads involved, and you definitely got the Mexican drug cartels and Colombians involved and stuff like that. And then down south you got what they call the Dixie Mafia, these redneck organized crime entities involved. And you have very little, you have a very small presence of significant black firms in the game. So, man, if you ain't there to make your presence known, man, you can lose your life. I ain't trying to be scared, but it's just real talk. You can lose your life being in the construction game, and I ain't talking about no workplace related hazards. I mean, you could be found dead in the river with a bullet in the back of your head, messing with construction. But this brother, man, he did what he did, and he made it work. And now his company is worth billions. Y'all, I'm going to drop the article in the link so y'all can go read the article for yourself, man. His company is worth billions now. And also this brother, has a big role in making Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, the city and the surrounding metropolitan area, the powerhouse that it is today. This brother's responsible for a lot of the buildings and projects that you see around Atlanta. This brother put a lot of money in brothers' pockets and sister pockets too. African people of African descent in Atlanta, a lot of them are thriving because of brothers because of this brother right here, brother C.D. Moody. You did what I'm saying? So he's definitely a righteous brother. He may or may not personally subscribe to the tenets of black nationalism, but his actions speaks louder than his words or his ideologies, because he's definitely giving back to the community. You can read up on the brother, type his name in Google, and all kind of good things gonna come up on him. And like I say, man, I'm gonna drop the link to this particular article on Shop Black so you guys can read it yourself. And notice it say he and his wife. So that's another aspect I'm gonna get into. Okay, like I said, I was gonna get into the aspect of his marriage. Now I'm assuming that this is his wife who's been with him from the start. It doesn't say otherwise. I think her name is pronounced Kira, Moody. And this is the thing, man. Black patriarchy, yeah, it's about black men being in charge and running their community, but it's also about family. It's also about having good, righteous women. And the women don't need to be oppressed. Now, I do say our women need to be moderated, but that doesn't mean to be oppressed. You did what I'm saying? And this sister stood by this man, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm African centered, so I'm all about black family. Yeah, I have my grievances with the modern day, with modern day liberal black women, but I do recognize you do have some true righteous sisters out there who are looking for a righteous brother to build with. And this sister, I'm pretty sure they had their ups and downs, but evidently this sister stuck with him. So this brother's is a family man. And now, with him being a family man and having a business, and being a businessman, having a company that's responsible for thousands of employees and subcontractors and stuff like that, this is true black patriarchy, man. This man is building a family and a corporation. And in the article, he talks about how, he and his wife, had the children working for him, teaching them hard work and teaching them a business. That's how you build dynasties, man. This is why I say, man, I can't stress this enough, man. Black patriarchy is the solution. Because black patriarchy builds nations. It builds communities. It builds dynasties, man. You did what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. The black matriarchy exists within the premise of the black patriarchy to balance us out and keep it from going over, you did what I'm saying, its boundaries, and keep it centered and keep it, from being toxic. Because, the divine masculine needs the divine feminine, but a lot of people are teaching you that the divine feminine is above the divine masculine and it doesn't need it. No. The divine feminine matriarchy does not build dynasties. They sustain them. You know what I'm saying? They sustain them. They prolong them, but they don't build them. Patriarchy does that, man. Black patriarchy. That's why we push black patriarchy here on this platform. Because this is what black patriarchy does, bro. It builds corporations. It builds nations, families, communities, dynasties. And this is why they speak against you, black men. This is why they don't want you to be patriarchal black men. This is why they tell the woman, this is why they want the woman to believe that she's God. This is why they want the woman, that's why they did what they did with their farce of a biographical film, Harriet. That's why they did what they did with that, black man. They want to show you as being subservient to the woman. They want to set the woman up for failure to believe that, God dog it, she's the power broker in our race, among our people. She's the head honcho. She's the nation builder. She's the general, the commander. You did what I'm saying? And they want you, and black men, and you got these goofy ass so-called African-centered conscious teachers. They're really not teachers. They're charlatans who want to tell you that the black woman is God, and they want to talk about this Queen Mother Goddess this and Queen Mother Goddess that. And all it's doing is setting us for is furthering, devolving our people into savages. This is why black patriarchy is supposed to be uplifted, man. What you see here with the brother C.D. Moody and his accomplishments, this is why that's why I say I'm targeting my message toward the black man, the Afro-descended man, the African man, the new African man, because you, my brother, you are the key to turning this stuff around. You did what I'm saying? Because the woman is too easily co-opted. You did what I'm saying? She brings forth the Eurocentric Luciferian ideologies that dehumanizes our people, that degenerates our people. You did, But man, that's I ain't gonna keep preaching on this video, man, because I want to highlight this brother. This brother CD Moody, man, and he serves a testament to us all of what Black Patriarchy can do for us and our people. You did. So y'all support that brother, man. Get in tune with that brothers, who are, if you are in the construction and hard trades, man, look that brother up, see what material he has. Like I said, I'm gonna put the article in the link in the description, because we need positive examples. You know what I'm saying? And we need to show these young brothers positive examples too. That, man, this street life, this gang life, this prison life, that ain't gonna lead you nowhere. All the big kingpins get knocked off and locked up. This brother's still out here living, and he gonna live long, and I know he gonna live long, and he's building a dynasty. This who you brothers need to live, man. Live like who you need to look up to. And this is why you should put your faith in higher principles and not in earthly things. You did what I'm saying? Because they're going to lead you to a road to self-destruction. But anyway, man, this has been a great episode. This your brother GJ. The right-wing neo-Afrocentrist. Follow me on social media, man. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know whether you agree or disagree. If you have any suggestions of how I can make my content better and more relevant and more impactful, let me know. It's all this what Black Patriarchy is about, man. Black men building black men and helping black men. And we can't build and help each other if we're not open to correction and advice from our brothers. But with that being said, peace and blessings, brother.